Hello. We're live.
Why, hi there.
Not sure if
Let me
anybody's in
switch
chat,
on over.
but hey, everybody. Wednesday. What are you doing? We've got
Alrighty.
Spooky Cat.
Spooky cat.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
we
nice. Oh my gosh, so floofy. Aw, what a cutie.
Wednesday Adams. She's half Maine Coon, but is unexpectedly tiny.
Aw, cute.
She's very cute. Oh, looks like it might be bath time. Let's give her some privacy.
So folks on my side, welcome on in. We are here today with the wonderful Old Man Woke, super lovely Gunpla streamer. I think we met during the Pama Weekender last year.
I think so. Somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Sounds right.
So almost a year ago, roughly. But yeah.
Gosh, that is almost there. Today is the last day for signups. You should sign up.
I did sign up.
Presume you did, but like your chat should too.
Oh, yes. They definitely should. Yeah. It's for a good cause.
So good. Also,
And it's also a lot of fun. Yeah. You meet a lot of different people. All right. But yes, there is a special WOTE command for today.
There's a
Oops,
woke
not
command?
that. Yeah,
Oh,
just
I
a little
feel
blurb
special.
for you. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. So what I figured we'd do on our side is just continue the death site that we were working on Tuesday. There were some chaotic moments last time. Yes, there was, especially with all the pilk.
There was Pilk. Oh no.
Yes,
Did
there
everybody
was.
survive?
I believe so. Ah.
Ooh. Well, you're coming through as a robot now. That's exciting.
Uh-oh.
No, that looks like we're good. Okay.
Okay. Good.
Don't know what
Yeah,
happened
so
there.
we're working on the HG Death Scythe, and you said that you're working on the RG new, but
Yeah.
the clear edition.
Clear edition. Yeah, I was really lucky about to be able to pick this up off of one of my regulars, the Cold Stare. He was
Nice.
trying to get rid of it, and I was like, "That looks really cool. I want that." And he was kind enough to pass it along.
Can I ask why he wanted to give it away?
I think he was just clearing out backlog. I don't know offhand.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But it was,
Oh
it was
my
pretty
goodness.
cool of him. Ha!
How dare.
You will find that I dare frequently, but only when
I
it's
appreciate
fun.
it. Gotcha.
How does this thing go together? So have you broken your no RG streak yet?
Oh, no, I haven't.
Ah,
It will happen one day. I'm hoping that maybe with I promised Belle the Sheep that we would work on the RG Evangelion kit that we have.
oh,
That we
yeah,
both share, so
that's awesome.
yeah. Sure.
I think the new is the most complicated RG I've built.
You think so?
Yeah. And this is the second one I've done. I did one, and I overcomplicated it by adding just a ton of photo etch parts to it. But what I love about this is like the inner frame bits, and then there's outer frame bits. Like all of these pieces are put it together yourself, and then there's this outer piece that goes on top, and all the armor goes onto that. But this has like a knee gap up here, which has moving pistons in there, It's got the lower knee joint, which moves this, which a little thruster jet goes onto. And there's another little piece here, right on the front of the thigh, that slides and changes angle as you bend the top of the knee. Like, it's so overtly complicated. Yeah, they're a good time.
Sounds good.
Trim all the knobs. It does take a while though.
Yeah, so you generally like RGs for the most part, right? That's like your go-to.
Yeah. I love them. I missed that you had done the sub because my alerts aren't going. Thank you so much.
That's all right. You're quite welcome.
Got me looking at a model kit.
So, what makes you like RGs the most?
Well, previously, I wasn't building anything off of 144. And I like the scale. I like them all to match. It's great. Uh-oh. I just disappeared off of everything. What is going on? Did my camera disappear for you? My overhead?
No, you're still here.
Okay. Well, it's not showing up on mine, but that's okay. Doesn't need to.
These can always have technical difficulties for sure.
Yeah. Real grades they move. And I love that they move. And there's not a lot of high grade stuff that moves like that. But then I built myself a master grade. I've done 2 of these now. I've got the GM.
Ooh, that one's really nice.
It's so cool. And
I love the color.
Here on the shelf, there's the At guy too, which is top tier. Like, that was really, really cool. And as much as, like, I love how this thing moves and the knee bends and it's got all these extra, like, you know, super what's the word? Manipulatable pieces. They're just kind of, I don't know, it's too much almost.
Okay.
And yeah, as Squiggle Mouse just said in my chat, RG's got that lots of detail layers while having more gimmicks and features, but it's a small package.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Still.
If I built a bunch of master grades, my shelf would be full real fast.
Yes, they're huge. What about PGs? Have you done one of those before?
No.
Me neither. Yes, pro. Stick to HGs, absolutely.
Same, mostly.
Welcome on in, pro. Welcome on in, beef.
Well, you built some master grades,
right?
Cyclone.
I've built a couple. The heavy arms we won't talk about. But no, I made the Strike Freedom and yeah, some of the heavy arms.
Zarek says my module's messed up and couldn't load up. Uh-oh. Hang on. Let me look at my own stream here. It seems to be coming through okay on your side. Nope, it's not coming through on mine. That's weird. Thank you for letting me know, Zarek. I'm going to try this again. Browser. Overhead me. Is it the right one? Yeah, that's the right one. And that, yeah. Ooh, maybe?
You let me know if you're switching.
I'm just reloading this from the same one, but I will definitely let you know.
Oh, gotcha. I
think that's better. Put my stream starting soon tag away.
Has begun.
Pro, I completely agree. It's also a cost thing.
Yes, for sure. Plus, then I don't feel as bad doing any kind of modifications like kit bashing or painting.
Mm-hmm.
If I screw it up, it's not like, $60 or $100.
Right. I think that's what kept me from looking at doing a perfect raid, is like, yeah, that's great, but I absolutely will do all the detail painting I possibly can. And if I goof up a perfect raid, like, I feel real silly about that.
Then it'll be uniquely yours. That's
True.
what I always say.
I like that outlook. Also, quick shout outs here. Hello, Squiggle Mouse. Hello, Zarek. I hope you're well. Thanks for joining us. I'm sure you know Oblique, but if you don't, you should follow them.
And same here. Like I said, Woat is a fantastic, super chill Gunpla streamer. Super kind.
Well, I don't
All
know
right.
that you have any evidence for kindness, but thank you.
All right, there we go.
Very mean, as my chat will tell you.
Nastiest of the bunch.
Yeah, sometimes I even raise the prices on their war crime redeems. So,
Excuse me,
oh,
war
by the
crime.
way, this being a collaboration stream, it is very likely someone will pull the plug and drop a colony if they have the points.
Okay, I have no idea what that means, but
It's
let me know.
exactly what it sounds like, and it derails stream on my end.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
fun. I don't know if it'll come through on your side, but...
Also,
Aw,
welcome,
Brigadier
Bacon.
says I'm a softie. No.
On this side, he says, "You're good people."
Oh, thanks. Thank you much. I
Bacon's good
appreciate
people too. Yeah, hope everybody's having a good weekend, and also let me know if everything sounds all right, level-wise. And Pro said, Gunpla got me into 3D printing and dioramas, and normally in life outside of Gunpla, I wouldn't normally do this kind of stuff, but like HGs, oh hell yeah, let's make something ugly.
Nice.
I could see that. And also your dioramas that I've seen, Pro, are fantastic. So excellent work there. Also, Stars, welcome on in. It's been a while. Hope you're doing well. Folks, check out Stars as well. Another wonderful streamer. And we also had a shout out for Beefcake. I didn't miss you there. Hope you're doing well, Beef. Hope you're having a good weekend. Getting closer to the wedding as well, which is super exciting.
Ooh, congratulations.
Yeah. Sounds like it's going to be a big one, which would make me very nervous, but to each their own. Sounds like it's going to be a good time.
Awesome.
Yeah.
11.
Doing excellent. Oh, good to hear, Stars. Good to hear. Doing good. Just test running your web today. Okay. Sounds good. And Pro says, I'm working on a new kit bash kind of thing right now, airbrushing and etc. If you know what the Liger Zero Panzer is, you're doing a Panzer Virtue. Why does that sound familiar?
That does sound familiar. Liger,
It does sound really
Liger
familiar.
Zero?
Yeah, Liger Zero Panzer. I'm going to look that up in a second. Black, how are you doing? Hope you're having a great day. Thank you so much for being here. And folks who may have just come in, we are with the wonderful Old Man Woat, so please be sure to check him out as well. All right, let's look up the Liger Zero Panzer. Have you ever built a Zoid?
I don't. I have not. What is a Zoid?
It's like a mech, but it's usually it's like a four-legged animal.
Oh.
Let me see. I'm gonna pull one up.
Sounds cool.
Yeah.
I think I've heard people mention them, but...
Yeah, there used to be a TV show. I'm not sure if the TV show came first or if the mechs came first.
Oh.
Yeah, that'll be cool, for sure. I know I had a couple of Zoid action figures as a kid. I don't remember anything about the show, but it was a good time. Stars made affiliate last Monday. That's
Whoa,
awesome.
congrats.
Yay! Good for you. So now you're going to have all kinds of emotes and stuff to work with, so that'll be fun, for sure. Black, almost a year now. Sheesh. I appreciate it. And Pro says Zoids was an anime on Toonami that was associated with Tomy models and action figures. Gotcha.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, I never caught too much Toonami, unfortunately.
So I was going to ask, because I don't think we've talked about it before, what got you into Gunpla? Is it something you'd done since a very young age, or...?
Not really.
No.
I did some of my friends were into Gun and Wing when it was on Cartoon Network, which I think was Toonami then. I can't remember. And I built a few models in like 2003 with them. And then I had built all kinds of model kits before that, mostly like airplanes. And then as a pandemic thing, a friend of mine was like, hey, we're going to do like video chat hangouts and we're going to build Gundam models. And I was like, I haven't done that in 20 years. Let's do it. And it's a lot of fun. And then now they're all like done with this because it's not as fun as going outside. And I'm like, well, this is way fun. So I'm going to keep doing it. Which is kind of when I started streaming.
Still doing it. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks. How about you?
I knew Gundam was a thing for a long time. You know, from Toonami, I caught a couple of episodes of the original series and a little bit of Wing, but never kept up with it. As with most anime at the time, like Dragon Ball and Naruto, I always just fell in the middle of it and had no idea what was going on. But then during pandemic time, I saw one of the models on Right Stuff, and I was like, Right Stuff's like a anime website where you can get like manga and anime on DVD and stuff like that.
Oh, cool.
And I was like, you know, I want to try one of those one day. And I think for either our anniversary or my birthday, Bleep got me a kit. And then I was like, all right. And I had already started streaming at the time. So I was like, you know what? Let's try this. And I didn't know that there was such a big Gunpla community at the time. I was like, wow, this is awesome. So yeah, here we are.
I've been pretty surprised at how large this community is, especially like between Instagram and Twitch. There's just so many folks,
and they're all very nice too.
Yeah,
just good. So Pro says now Kotobukiya licenses the Zoids. Gotcha.
Oh.
And Stars, those sound like no. Oh. And Stars, those sound like great emotes to have, for sure. And Pro says, what is outside? Yes.
It's cold outside, is what it is.
Yeah, we got dumped on with a bunch of snow.
I was looking at that, yeah. We've got some work folks out in New York, and they were talking about it. And I was just like, oh no.
How unfortunate.
Meanwhile, I'm over here in the Pacific Northwest, and we're like, yep, it is 45 degrees and raining, so about normal.
Also, Jaddelbees says, happy Saturday, nerds. Happy Saturday to you.
Hello, Jaddelbest. Welcome in. And Jester was south of that and got you got tornadoes?
That's
Is everybody
scary.
okay? I don't heck with tornadoes. That's
scary.
weather with capital letters that no thank you.
So Black says, I'm not nice. I tend to show people great looking kits. They have to spend more money. It is a problem.
That's very mean, but also good job.
Yes. You're educating us all.
Yeah.
And Spade, welcome on in. Got dumped with a bunch of snow too. Had to cancel your stream last night due to power fluctuations. Oh man, is it back now? Also, folks, definitely check out Spade. Does some fantastic, interesting kits, some Mega Man kits, and you were recently working on a robot from a movie. I forget. Johnny Five, that's right. From Short Circuit. Which
Oh,
looks
I've seen
so
some pictures
cool.
of that. Yeah.
Yeah. Looks super cool.
Jester says they're all fine. Fun to hear the sirens today, not the first Wednesday of the month. I mean, okay. That doesn't sound fun, but I'm glad everybody's okay.
Yeah.
Joe, hello.
Welcome. Welcome. Yeah, we haven't had any tornadoes. Well, people say that we have, but I haven't seen them.
Are they just
I don't want to see them.
or?
I don't know. I think, oh man, I forget the scientific term. I think there's like a smaller tornado. It's like some kind of small...
Very relaxed, do nothing Saturday. That's pretty much what I'm working on too. Except trying to clean plastic nub out of the tiniest panel line. I swear I'm going to break down here soon and get one of those like overhead magnifying goggle things.
I'm in handy.
Yeah. Been holding off because glasses, but I got a really cool thing yesterday. I did the first appointment toward getting what's called ICL. It's like an implantable contact lens, basically.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, I'm gonna have cyborg eyes soon.
Wow. So is that like the next progression from LASIK?
Yeah, kinda.
Huh.
I just have like the worst prescription and a really significant astigmatism, so LASIK is not a great option for me because they can't reshape my whatever part they reshape with lasers as enough.
Gotcha.
So they're like, heck with that. We're just going to take this little lens and we're going to put this between your eye lens and the front of your eye. Oh,
interesting.
Okay.
And I wonder how often they would have to like look at that or change it for the future. I don't know how that would work.
Apparently you can change it really easily. Like it's no more complicated to change it out than the initial procedure. But like I'll need to go in twice a year or something to have them check it for the first couple of years. But after that, it's just there.
It's not bad at all.
Yeah. And insurance apparently is starting to cover these things, which is super rad.
That is good.
Guess it's cheaper than paying for a lifetime of glasses.
I don't know, I'm really sensitive about eye stuff. Like, I can't even put contact lenses in, so I'm not gonna sign up for stuff like that. So I commend folks who can.
Yeah, not to set off your eye stuff, but the implantation surgery is apparently fairly short, but it sounds like an ordeal.
Oh boy.
Like totally fine. They'll like give you a light sedative and numb your eyes and everything, but the way she described it was, so you're going to stare at a light that is going to be way too bright for you for about 10 minutes per eye. And I'm like, so, and then what? And she's like, well, while you're doing that, I'm going to do all the things you don't want me to tell you about. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, just keep that a secret. That's fine.
Sounds great. I know the basics, which is you're going to stick a thing in my eyeball.
Jeez. I don't know. I like glasses too. I think they're fancy.
Yeah, no, they're stylish too, right? I'm gonna miss my main face accessory.
Mm-hmm. You don't feel so naked without it.
Couple of years, yeah. Eventually, I'll need readers though. Probably already kind of do. Pretty old. Jadalbest says I should get a sweet HUD up in my vision, and like, you know, if that's an option.
Have you seen the new Batman? Because it's kind of what he has. Oh, yeah, he's got like these contacts, I think, that has like a bunch of AI in it, I guess. Kind of like Google Glass, except in your eye. That is true.
Google Eyeball? Yeah.
Yeah, Google Eye. Not to be confused with Googly Eye.
True. Wow. There's an idea.
And B says you can always get non-corrective glasses. That's true.
Yeah.
Keep the fashion. Yeah.
I could just keep these lenses and, or keep these frames with new lenses. Maybe I could turn these into sunglasses. That would be cool.
Would be neat.
But that's an option.
And Spade says, I haven't been posting work in progress of the Christine car because whenever you finished assembly, you were done futzing with it. It's one of them glue assembly kits with warped parts. Yeah, that's quite an ordeal. Anytime something says it has glue, I'm like, it's not for me.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to start one of my days a week here pretty soon. One of my streams is going to be it's this one right there. I've got a 1400 scale Enterprise D, which is like 16 or 18 inches long.
Wow.
Once it's done.
Jeez. So it's a big kit.
It's going to need a whole bunch of putty and glue, and I honestly think I may be biting off more than is reasonable, but it's going to be great.
Yeah, and take your time with it.
Kind of take my time with it. My goal is to have it done by Father's Day, so we'll see.
Aw, is it a gift for your dad?
Yeah.
Aw.
You got me into
That's
Star
really
Trek back when Next Generation was on TV. And then
That's cool.
I saw this one and I was like, oof, that's great.
And Spade also says, I used to wear contacts in high school. After a while, I just went back to glasses because it was always a hassle.
Yeah. I wear contacts sometimes, mostly when I'm doing something more active. Or when it's like pouring rain, which it doesn't do here very often, but I bring this up a lot in my chat. A friend of mine turned me into a sports nerd a few years ago, and I am a big Major League Soccer fan now.
Nice.
So, like, I sit in the supporters section for the Seattle Sounders and all of that, and it's way more fun to do that with contacts. One time I got smacked in the face and knocked my glasses off, and that was the worst day.
Were you okay?
Yeah, and somebody got them and brought them to me very shortly, but they
went flying that far?
It was like they got knocked into the next row up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That was right before I got new lenses, which was really, really good because they got scratched to heck. Jalbeth says Alex, a roommate, tried to do the same for Dad's birthday. He's only like 4 years late. That's great. It's wonderful.
It's the thought that counts.
Yeah, pretty much. Sableye, yes, I'm working on the RG new clear, same as yesterday. And Oblique over that way is working on, this is the high grade, right?
Yes. The HG Death Sight. Let me see which one specifically. It's from After Colony.
Ah.
I believe.
I think that's the same one I was working on, but I really don't know if there's like a bunch of different editions. I presume there is.
I think there's a couple out there, but heard good things about this one. I think Joe made this one, or it's one of his favorites, so.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's high praise. Resident kit bashing expert, Joe R. Inferno.
Looks like Pro maybe built it too.
Ooh.
Or just Hi Joe. It is a good aesthetic. This and the Sandrock, I feel like, are just very classic and easily identifiable, in my opinion.
Yeah. Oh. Kitty Cameo? Come here. Kitty Cameo. We got a Wednesday. She's a little angry floof about it. How you doing? Yeah? Oh, bye.
You, oh. There she goes.
Yeah. You got a chair right here next to me with a blanket on it that they like.
Gotcha.
Mostly for that. Had to set that up for I work from home a lot of the time, and if we don't have a second chair, then they're either in my lap or on the desk, which is kind of a lot to deal with when I'm trying to have like a serious work meeting.
Come on, Kitty, I'm trying to be professional here.
I do love it when one or the other of them is just like, I'm going to jump up on the desk and look at the camera and give it a snoof. And I'm like, guys, I'm talking to my boss. Like, come on.
Does your boss ever say anything?
Oh, she's thrilled. Her husband is allergic to cats, and she's like, I want a cat. And I'm like, you can come borrow mine anytime. But they're not my cats.
Vicariously through your kitty experience.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
Aw. Ray's got the MG kit. Nice. That one looks really cool. Also, welcome on in, Ray. Hope you're doing well. Folks, check out Rainbow Man if you have not already. Another fantastic streamer. Does Minecraft and Gunpla builds. And some other miscellaneous shenanigans. Games. Co-streams.
Don't worry,
Building a
Ray.
giant
Wednesday's
corporation.
She's just pointedly not looking at us.
Aw.
Ah, Matt Highlander. Hello, hello. Glad you arrived in time for Wednesday. Wednesday is named Wednesday Addams because she was born on Halloween weekend and needed a spooky name.
Oh, cute. So speaking of Wednesday, have you seen the new series on Netflix?
I haven't. My partner has, though, and she says it's very, very good.
Yeah, we watched a couple episodes, and I enjoyed what we did see. It was an interesting reimagining.
Oh, yeah? How much did they is it a total, restart for Addams Family modern stuff, or is it just kind of an add-on?
That's a little tough to say. I mean, I'm not kept up with all the movies, but basically, it focuses more on Wednesday, obviously, and it's her going to a specific school, like being transferred to a different school, the one that her mother went to as a kid, and it kind of goes from there.
Cool.
Yeah. And also, welcome on in, Angry. Hope you're doing well. How's your weekend going so far? Are you working? Let's see. Number 7.
Ah, I see Ray has the same issue that I have had occasionally.
Gonna say, Max, behave yourself.
Ray, thank you for saving points up. I appreciate it. Feel free to peruse the menu of cheaper options, though. You don't need to do a war crime. That's completely optional and recommended against. Contraindicated, one might say.
I can't wait to see what happens. Someone should do it, because I don't know what it does.
Do you have my stream up?
I do.
Okay. Well, if somebody does, it'll show up there. I don't know that it'll come through the thing.
Okay.
Chat can have a little war crime now and again as a treat. Yeah. But remember, every time you do it, the cost goes up. Also, hi, Jubei. Hello. Welcome in.
An interesting sentence that I thought I would never hear, so thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Aw.
That's
and Angry, I hope that you get to finish up the contest kit. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no. It's like, my chat comes up with new sentences all the time, and they're usually concerning at best.
Mildly horrifying?
Yeah.
Yes, Ray. Yes. I need to get the glue for my beard. Oh. I owe them some Abra streams.
Ooh.
Yes. It's my Bob Ross cosplay art streams.
I didn't know those were like art streams. I thought that was like a Halloween or something.
Oh no, it was an art stream. I think it was. I don't remember what it was for. It was for a follower goal. We were doing like a collage of the doodle redemptions that we had done so far. It was watercolor. It's a lot of fun.
That's awesome.
Welcome on
I
in,
love it.
Dan. And Bacon says you need to do the occasional war crime to get you through tough times. I don't know if I can comment on that.
I can't agree.
Oh.
Oblique, if you remind me after stream, I will point you at the collection of clips.
Okay. Sounds good.
Perfect, please do eat something. Yeah. Been digging all day, and now... Yeah, no, you gotta eat. It's important to fuel your meat mac.
Your meat mac. Oh. Yeah, that's not a good sign, so definitely get a snack.
Also, Jadabest, would you mind doing a shout out for JubeXD? JubeXD is a fantastic artist and streamer, and has designed 3 of my slaps, including the most recent one, this heckin' adorable gem. Look at this.
Aww.
Look how cute this is.
That's really cute. I like that a
love
lot.
it. I love it so much.
Mechs are so hard to draw. I'm jealous. It's awesome.
Thank you. Oh, looks like when I did... Yeah, hang on. Sorry, buddy. Now we're right where at.
There we go. I got things upside down. We'll fix.
Oh, I should probably spin you as well. Haha!
Spin me around.
Now we're right way up. The ongoing competition between Jadalbess and Erfig of who can do shoutouts faster cracks me up.
Oh. What good mods.
Right? They don't ask for anything except stickers. Which is good, because that's the best I can do.
I was gonna say, that's good compensation. Also, Dan says, just out of curiosity, is this the Death Scythe completely different than the other one with the wings that it's based off of the Live Lance?
I don't know.
I'm not an expert on this though, so don't quote me. Any other time I could see the year, like right away. Oh, 2021. It's not that old. Also, Dan, hope you're doing well.
Alright, everybody, Clear Kit is pretty cool.
That does look so nice.
I'm going to have to detail paint the entire internal frame now. Oh no. Squiggle says slightly different versus the Death Scythe Helver TV kit, which also has new and unique molding, but is slightly different apparently.
Gotcha. Okay.
Hey Char, welcome in. Hello, hello. Char, you know Oblique, right? You should follow them if you're not. I insist.
Aw, Char's name is definitely familiar too. Yes, hello.
What do you mean, Jettlebess? What do you mean detail creep? No, this is totally on purpose and expected, and I won't spend months working on it. Speaking of, I should probably pull those TriStars out at some point and wrap those up. Maybe I'll snap build this and then get into that.
Thank you, GB. I appreciate it. And folks on my side, again, if you are not following the wonderful Old Man Woke, please do. Fantastic, chill Gunpla builder.
Thank you.
Yes.
I'm so glad that this has so much undergrading on it.
Detail creep. It's a nice one. Alright, so I have the feet finished. Always gotta love the feet.
Death Scythe feet are so cool.
Yes. Big char.
Is it the movie one that's like got the big pointy shoes? Ah, thank you, Joe.
Do not know. Also, I'm sorry if that blew out anybody's eardrums. Apologize. Volumes might be a little on the fritz.
Hey, everybody looking at my chat, how's the audio balance between myself and our wonderful guest? Thank you for fixing your mistake, Shar.
No mistake, no worries. No worries. Appreciate it. And Dan says, think the movie version's the one that has the big wings and spiked feet.
That one looks so comedic, and I love it.
I gotta see it now. Hold on. Let's see.
It's got like pointy elf shoes.
Oh, I see it now. I like those.
Right?
Yeah, and the wings are really cool.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
No. The Death Scythe, sure.
Can you put those wings on another Death Scythe, like the one I'm working on? I wonder.
Bet you could.
Yeah, it's cool.
I think they just did that one on P Bandai in high grade. Like right after I bought that one and built it up. I'm actually working on that. I need to prime it. I'm working on that for my barber, who just moved to a new shop and is allowed to like have toys and stuff. And we got talking about, you know, hobbies, and she was like, "Oh, I used to build Gundam models,"
Aw.
which is great.
That's awesome. Who would have guessed?
Right?
Most people I see out in the public sphere are like, what? Like, don't worry about it. Just put together models. Don't worry.
Yeah, that's how I pitch it usually. I'm like, I build plastic models on the internet, and most people are like, oh, that's weird.
Let's see. Oh, Dan's saying that the Death Scythe doesn't have enough red and definitely needs purple. Joe disagrees. I mean, I really like how it looks. It'd be interesting to see it with those colors for sure. But yeah, I think the way it looks right now is really good too. Whoa, you have disappeared on my side. I don't know what happened.
Sure have. Is my internet just being disagreeable? No? Nope, that's a lot of megabits per second. What? Sorry, everybody. I'm hoping my sound is coming through.
It is coming through.
Okay. Oh, jeez.
Aw.
Okay.
Take your time.
looks like I get to do a total restart of the sharing system. Hooray!
Okay.
Also, your face. Oh, camera access request timeout. Yes, accept camera permissions.
Yes, technical difficulties, they do happen. Joe says, I made my own updated movie version using the one you were building, though. Yes, because this is your fate, Joe. You always are ahead of the curve when it comes to the P-Bandai stuff. That is your curse. It's because you have good taste. Absolutely, Joe, you can share a post, and I'll pull it up on screen.
Okay.
Dan suggests maybe replace the gray with purple?
I've sent you new links.
Okay. Let's see. Alrighty.
No, I have not. Oh my gosh.
Uh-oh.
Definitely sent those in your Discord because I'm real good at this.
Alright.
There you go.
Right. There we go. Hands are back.
And I think we're there. Okay.
Oh, I'm hearing an echo. Are you able to mute your browser?
Yes.
Okay. I think that should work.
Mute tab. There we go. Okay, I think we're there. No? No, hey.
No, I still hear it.
What is going on here? Oh, no. Okay, try now.
Oh, perfect. Shoo.
Ah, there we go. Okay.
We're good. We're good.
Professional streamer.
Double the vote means double the fun. There you go.
Yeah.
So here's Joe's custom. Let's see.
Ooh.
Yeah, that looks good. Let me hide chat for a sec. Yes. 'Tis beautiful. Work of art, as usual.
You got everybody? Oh, no, we need that over everything. Boom. Joe. Joe made that. How cool is that? It was the hydrate. It might have been the hydrate.
All right.
Yeah. If I drink water, that generally does ruin your inputs, right? That's a normal thing.
Yeah. Especially if you get, water in the system.
Right. Yeah, do not hydrate, computer.
Yes. So what kind of things do you like to do outside of work and outside of stream?
Ah, jeez. Well, there's the sports thing, but there's some issues with that this year. There's a right, Daddlebass. If you have liquid cooling, do not fail to hydrate, computer. I don't want to get too much into it, but there's a sponsor that is not, let's say, politically aligned with statements the team has put out.
Gotcha.
Which is a bit of a frustration because it's right on the front of the jersey.
Oh.
Yeah. But other than that, I do the classic Pacific Northwestern, some outdoor stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Some hiking. I like to bicycle. Yeah.
You like to bike ride too?
I do.
Awesome.
I have not done much of it lately, but oh, uh-oh. Where'd you go? But I hope to do more now that I've moved. I don't have to carry the bike up 3 flights of stairs.
Oh yeah, that'll be nice. So do you go on mostly like trails in the woods, or are there spots like in town that you can go to?
So I used to do a lot of just outright urban cycling. I didn't have a car for 5 or 6 years, and I was all bike and bus, which is doable here, but not easy. But these days it's mostly bike trails and things like that. Although I don't have like a mountain bike, so it's a lot of sharing, like shared roads, which is pretty fun.
Do you have like a hybrid bike, or is it a street bike?
It is a touring bike from the mid '80s.
Cool.
So it is a road bike, but it's a little longer and a little more forgiving, which is really nice because I'm not the classic cyclist physique, and having the extra wheelbase makes it a smoother ride.
I'd love to see a picture if you have one sometime.
Ooh, I might have a picture of Vern. Hang on.
Also, Jay says stairs are the reason he doesn't cycle as much. That makes sense, because that's a pain.
Stairs are the worst.
Sure. Yeah, I also like cycling. I used to do it a lot when I was younger, and then I moved to a bit more of a populated area and got kind of nervous about it and just got really busy with life stuff. I know it's like no proper excuse, but last summer, I got back on track and was cycling, and it's a lot of fun. It's like one of the only ways that I enjoy exercise, because if I try to run, I feel like I'm dying.
Oh,
Just like, oh, I can't.
Okay, here we go. This is an old picture of it. It's had some updates since, but is it okay if I post a link in your channel?
Oh yeah, definitely. That way we can all take a look.
Where did you go?
Ooh, I'm seeing the preview and it already looks really good. Hold on.
Here you go, everybody on my chat. This is Vernon.
Oh my gosh, that's a beautiful bike.
Thank you.
Look at that.
I think it's an 84.
Wow.
So what I've done to it since this picture is I've got a new saddle, and a new derailleur, because this one failed on me while I was riding, which was exciting.
That's terrifying.
And I think this is before I replaced the wheels. I've got nicer wheels now. But the big one is the bar tape is no longer purple, unfortunately. They stopped making this really cool plum purple.
Aww.
So it's kind of a similar brown to the hood covers. But
that's really cool, though.
Yeah.
I like that. It looks really good.
Thank you. Yeah, that bike holds so much stuff. I've done some cycle camping with it, and it's a blast. My previous bike was a 79 Schwinn, I think. And I did some bike camping with that one too, but it was less good. It just didn't hold things as well.
Okay, I was going to ask what made it less good.
It was the gears that it could take were really terrible. And just very, very, very tall. So, like, Seattle is made of hills, which doesn't go nearly as well as I would want with a bike that's geared for going really fast in flat. So I was only ever riding on like the low end of it, which is pretty okay when it's just me. But when it's me plus 50 pounds of biking gear,
Right.
yeah, did not enjoy. What kind of biking do you do? Is it mostly exercising or
Yeah,
trips,
like
or...
in the summertime, it's mostly just a way to kind of decompress after work and just I go for, like maybe half an hour to an hour just cycling around, and I go to the park, and half of it's like trails and half is pavement and stuff. But I could go to different places if I wanted to, and this year I want to expand and travel and go on more trails, see more scenic routes.
Heck
Because yeah, in New York there's a lot of nice hiking spots and scenery. So, and I have a hybrid bike. It's a rally from the 90s, I think.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And I have a bike that's sitting in the garage that I want to fix up at some point. The neighbor had just dumped it on the curb for free, and it was a Schwinn from the 90s, so...
Ooh.
Yeah.
I've got a friend who is a diehard classic rally fan. He has like 3 or 4 of them.
Wow.
Apparently they used to be much weirder than they are now. I'm not super clear why, but yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I'll see if I can find a picture of it, maybe.
Yeah.
But Dan also asks, out of curiosity, what do you all think about the new Zelda coming, and also it possibly being $70 if it's not a collector's edition? So it is $70 because you can pre-order it. However, Nintendo now has the voucher system that's back, so you pay $100 and you get 2 tickets basically, and they have games that are eligible for the voucher. So, for example, we pre-ordered Zelda, and then we also got the Kirby game. So Kirby game was $60, Zelda was $70. You get some savings there. I'm excited for it. Yeah, I really enjoyed Breath of the Wild. I don't know how different this one is going to be, but it's hard because the conversations I see around it are very much about how, now we have Elden Ring, and we had Death Stranding, and we had all these other open world games that expanded, more. But I enjoyed Breath of the Wild for what it was, and I won't mind having more of that, if that makes sense.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I never played Breath of the Wild. An old roommate of mine did, though. A lot. And it looked really fun. I don't know. It seems like a cool idea. I don't think it's one that I'm going to pick up, though.
Fair.
Squigglemouse says something about it using the larger NAND storage, which might help explain the increase in price. I don't know what that means, but cool.
Well, I think that the price increase is bound to happen eventually. I think games have been at 60 for quite a couple of decades now, at least.
And that's makes sense. I mean, how many hours do you put in games like that?
Right. Yeah, I mean,
it's a lot.
It depends. Yeah.
I put in a couple 100 hours on Stardew Valley, and I think I paid $12 for it. So, like,
that's an amazing game. Okay, I found a picture of the bike. Let me copy this over here.
Oh yeah.
Can I paste it to yours? Your chat?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There it is. And then we can see it on my side too. Yeah, it's cute.
It's a cool looking bike.
Whoops, I gotta zoom out. Yeah. It's fun.
Did you do those hand grips and cable covers?
No. I got it from a shop, and the person who runs the shop just modified it a little bit and sold it that way, and it's super awesome.
That's really, really good.
Yeah. And I'm also thinking of getting a basket for the puppy so she could come with me.
Heck yes.
Yes.
That's so cute. How is the puppo?
She's very good. I was just going to say I'll be the coolest kid on the block.
Yeah, you will.
But no, she's doing great. She's turned 8 months old this month. I think she's getting more into the routine and swing of things. she still gets up to some mischief, but she's doing good. And I think she's about 12 pounds now. She seems taller every day, just a little bit taller. So I don't know when she's going to stop growing, but we'll see.
Any idea how big they're expected to be? Like, I don't know that breed very well.
It says like about 15 to 25 pounds, so could be a large, scale. Yeah.
That's fantastic. I very much want to get a dog.
I was going to ask, because you have your kitty cat, but you don't have any dogs.
No. Well, my partner has cats, and I love them. They're wonderful. They're great coworkers. But well, Poulon does like to go on walks. It's not quite the same.
That's cute, though.
Yeah, we have a little leash and harness for her, and she goes and does like a lap of the backyard to get some snoofs in and eat some grass, and yeah.
Is she very interested in like animals and stuff out there too?
Very much, yeah. She spent the first. So Amalia adopted her when she was 12-ish. They're not 100% sure, but from a lady who had her for like 8 years. Oh, bye, Sable. Take care. And they were horse people and like had a stable, and so for 8 years, Poulon, who's in the box over here, her job was supervising the horses as they came in the evening. Then she would go outside and do a lap around the patio or the horse corral or whatever you call it, and then make sure the horses got to bed. And so now she knows in her heart of hearts she is an outdoor cat, and has no fear of anything. But we don't have horses. We do have the occasional squirrel and neighbor cats, and she very much wants to make sure that they know that this is her space. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
She has gone for a squirrel while on the leash, though, and that was really, really funny. She did the whole, like, loop around with the leash, and the squirrel maybe had a heart attack.
Does she do, like, the chittering, too, when she sees them?
Mm-hmm. It's so cute.
Yeah. Aw.
Meanwhile, our mighty hunter floofball over here is terrified of the entire idea of outdoors. So, like, when we're out here in the garden, she'll be sitting inside the back door, just like panicked, fretting.
You guys are good. I pass. Aw. So going back to your chat for a second, bees, where are you from? Are you in Europe? Price creep seems to be much a bigger factor on this side of the pond.
Jaddles, we should just change your handle at some point, I think. It's Jaddle Bess, hilariously.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm misreading it. I need my eyes checked.
People call her bees.
Oops. My bad. Oh. Jaddle Bess. Okay. I got it. Sorry.
But honestly, like, getting stickers made with bee theme would be super on brand anyway, so. Do it. Yeah, they're both UK based. That's what she's saying.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. Which apparently doesn't have any P Bandai at all, and I recently learned has no official Bandai distributors, like in Europe. Seems wild to me.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
And I feel like the closest place would be Japan, right? To order from?
It seems like there are some shops there, but I don't know how the distribution network works. Like, it must be all, like private import or something.
On here.
Oh, Hangar Bay. Hangar Bay is great.
I use them. I'll have to look.
A lot of Americans do too.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, Hangar Bay is like side 7, but reliable.
Gotcha.
Wherein they're Japan based and get some of the limited edition stuff and exclusives.
Mm-hmm. So direct from Japan, they're nice people, so money direct to them is okay? Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah. I think PZ uses them too. Do you know Princess of Xiong?
I believe so. The name is very familiar.
Yeah. They're a Washington-based streamer, and have gotten me many connections and ways to spend my money. It's great.
The exact thing that Black was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
So do you enjoy like watching anime, or what kind of stuff do you like to watch in your spare time?
Lately it's been super doofy. I've been watching a whole bunch of YouTube and creator content about documentary filmmaking.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
Yeah. But, I've been watching a fair bit of, I'm going to say, entertainment television lately. So, some anime. We are watching through a show right now called AP Bio, which is, I think it's an NBC show, but
It's got that guy from Always Sunny, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I never really watched Always Sunny. Don't tell anybody. But my partner is a performer and an improv actor and does a bunch of that kind of stuff. And apparently half of the cast of that show are like huge name improv comedians. And it is maybe one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
That's awesome.
Which has been wonderful.
Yeah, doesn't it also have Patton Oswalt?
It sure does.
Yeah.
He's a gem. I'm trying to remember her name. There's an older, like, an adult lady, not like a young person, who I guess they brought in like the first. So the conceit of the show is like, this guy was a Harvard professor and now he's teaching at high school in Toledo. And they've got this lady who is the front desk lady at the high school. And I can't remember the actor's name, but she's amazing. And ended up keeping her just because she was so much fun to have on set.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's really good. But it's very much like this is kind of a dumb show that is fun. Not like this is high quality entertainment, but that's mostly what I want lately.
Fine to have that in your mix.
Yeah. Please forgive the shameless self-promotion for a moment, though. I'm watching the documentary filmmaking thing because my partner and I are doing a Seattle tourism YouTube show.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah. It's called Wanderwell Seattle, and the first episode is on YouTube. It's on
nice.
YouTube now.
Why don't you put the link somewhere so we can see?
Yeah. Let's see if I can grab that. Oop. Everybody in my chat is probably tired of me spamming this link, but I'm going to do it anyway. Oh, Jedalba says it was awesome. Thank you. I'm very proud of it. I have a small background in filmmaking, and Amalia is a tour guide here in Seattle and does a bunch of performing stuff like I was talking about. And it just seemed like a natural kind of evolution of those. So we had a lot of fun with it.
Sounds good.
Yeah. What about you? What do you do?
What do I watch?
Yeah.
That kind of stuff? Okay. I mean, we have quite a range of stuff. It's mostly anime, if I'm being honest. But, I'm trying to think what we watched recently. We watched Jeopardy every night. Like, shout out the answers.
Of course. Okay, so
Yes.
you're a reasonable human being. Got it. Good.
Oh, thank you. And, let's see. What else did we watch recently? We try to get through, like, all of the Marvel stuff. Or, like, DC stuff that comes out. So we watched, Miss Marvel, and things like that.
Ms. Marvel
We
was
want
so
to.
good.
It was very good. I liked it a lot. We've been wanting to watch The Last of Us, but Bleep hasn't played through the game, so trying to wait for him to finish. That way we can watch it.
That style of show is not really my jam, but I've heard the show is really, really good. I might have to make an exception.
Yeah, if we end up watching it, I'll let you know how we like it.
I appreciate it. Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, we have like our YouTube regular stuff that we watch too. Like we watch Kyle Bosman, who's like in the game industry and streams and does different things. And then we also watch, which might interest you. There's this channel called Defunct Land, and it's a documentary.
Land.
Oh, you do? Okay.
It's so good.
Yes. Jamie's confirming Last of Us is a good watch.
Awesome.
Yeah. I'm going back and taking this apart because I think I have something backwards. I have to look.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So did you see the Defunct Land? So for people who may not know, Defunct Land is a documentary series about like amusement parks and sometimes like kids TV series that stopped existing, and it's kind of like a history as to like why that happened and its impact. Do you think that's like a fair synopsis?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Better than I would say. Feel like it's about dead Disney stuff, but like it's more.
Yeah. It gets really interesting because it talks about like the development of the park and the expectations and then what happened and sometimes some controversy or just interesting factoids. The person who does them is really good at spinning the narrative of it. But he did one for I forget what it's called, but like the little clips where it's like, hey, I'm Lizzie McGuire and you're watching Disney. He did one on who created the music for that, I think.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
For those little clips. Yeah, it's really good. It's really long, but it was super worth it.
That's great.
Yeah, kind of emotional, which was surprising.
I love that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Jadalbess also says, Wode's recurring build issues are rubbing off on me. I constantly have user error, so no worries. Alright, let me see what I did wrong here.
Oh yeah. My apologies, Oblique. I'm certain that's an influence thing. Don't worry. If you start assembling parts without the polycaps, you can blame me forever.
I've done that only a couple of times, and it made me so mad every time. I was like, all right, gotta be super careful, make sure there's no polycaps before we shut this up.
I do that about once a build now.
Oh, wow.
Can't help it.
All right, let's see. Gotta remind myself once again to get a parts separator, because that would be super helpful.
Do you own a guitar pick?
I do. Maybe I should grab one.
That's what I use almost exclusively.
Well, hold on. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Let me get one.
Oh. Okay, so how does that part moves? Oh, neat. Let's get a little zoom on this. So the front armor there shifts with the ankle moving. Front and back. That's really cool.
Okay, I'm back.
Sweet.
Yes.
So I picked up a pack of these Dunlop like mix pack ones with a bunch of different thicknesses a while ago for like $5 from a guitar store, and it's just been the best thing.
Okay, let's try it. Yeah, because I don't want to stab my parts to death.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I also have one of those like metal part separators, but I don't know where it is, and I haven't looked for it.
Look
Isn't that
at
cool?
that. That was so easy. The things you learn.
I don't remember who showed me that, but it's absolutely genius. Can't take credit for it, but you're welcome.
So let me see what I did wrong, or if I'm just imagining this. I don't know. Something didn't go right here. Got that. Oh, I may have put that in backwards. Anyways. We're getting on the road, no worries.
Is that the calf?
Yes. I have a tendency to put joints together backwards, and I'm like, yeah, the arm's not supposed to go that way, so you got problems.
No, it's a custom. It's fine.
Right. Of course.
The pack of Leos will never expect the leg to go that direction.
Yeah, it's a new surprise mechanism. Thank you for the guitar pick. That was super handy.
Yeah, I'm glad that worked.
I have to keep those nearby.
I have a guitar. I don't really play it, but I'm glad I have picks.
Same. I just stink with instruments. Like, I don't know. It was always a thing that I wanted to be good at, but as I've gotten older, I'm like, this just is not clicking at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I
feel like
could do...
it's time.
Sorry, go ahead.
No,
Yeah,
I feel like
that's
it's
true.
time for me, yeah.
Yeah. For me, it was just, like, lack of coordination. Like, I could play a guitar piece, but I couldn't, like, sing at the same time. I did, because the two rhythms, I don't know. It was too much brain power, I guess.
I've never figured out how people do that.
So I'm not the only one.
Mm-mm. Not at all. The thing that gets me on guitar is I grew up playing cello.
Oh,
and
wow.
So frets are weird.
See, having no frets sounds scary.
Yeah, but if your note's not quite right, you can just like move your finger up a little bit.
That's true.
You're just out of tune.
That's really cool, though.
Yeah.
So did you play like classical music like in an orchestra, or what did you do?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of classical music, and then ended up playing in a with a amazingly talented singer-songwriter guitarist who could sing at the same time. With her and another friend of ours who did like this little tiny jazz drum kit. It was super fun.
Oh, cool. Sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was quite some time ago, but
Yeah.
she's still performing on her own.
Mm-hmm.
Our drummer friend moved back home to Kentucky and had a couple of kids, and now is in like a weird kind of eclectic synth pop band with like kind of a jazz basis, I guess. It's super cool.
Sounds pretty cool. If you ever want to link me some of their music, please feel free.
If I can ever find some recorded, I will.
Okay.
Most of what I've seen has been like, we're live streaming this show we're doing, and I'm like, that's so neat.
I like all kinds of music, so that would be interesting to listen to.
I'm constantly amazed at the access to music that we have these days. It's
Yes.
a little overwhelming.
Mm-hmm. It's so nice, though.
Yeah.
Plus, how easily you can carry music with you. Like, you don't need a bunch of CDs or cassettes. You don't need a separate player, if you've got your phone and some data. Or even music downloaded. Like, there's so many options.
I'm still working on it, but I've got a project for my cousin who's, I think he's 9. He's been playing electric guitar since he was like 4-ish.
Wow.
And his parents are just like, oh, you want to do that? Yeah, sure, let's do that. And like bought him a, decent kid-sized guitar and all that. So I had this iPod from when I was like in just out of college, and I had a little extra money, and I refurbed it a little bit to add in like a solid state drive, or like I think it runs an SD card, and some extra internals and stuff, and it holds way too much music, and I almost never use it anymore, and I'm like, well, so I'm stacking this thing full of classic rock for this kid.
Aww.
That's all he wants. And it's going really well, but like, I've got to make sure that I'm like getting it legally. I don't want to get a 9-year-old in trouble.
That's true. That's awesome. That's a cool project.
Yeah. And I'm remembering how much fun like having a dedicated player is. I really miss that.
Yeah. Especially like when you made mixes for like your friends and stuff.
Yes.
Also, welcome on in, Winter. Hope you're doing well. And folks, if you haven't already followed Winter, please do. And any new folks coming in, we are with the wonderful Old Man Woe, so please be sure to give him a follow as well. Still collect vinyl records of albums you like? Yes.
Hell yeah.
That is a fun hobby, for sure.
I don't think I could do that and collect Gunpla at the same time, though.
We know a few folks who do that and manage somehow, but I know what you mean.
Pick one or the other for me. From Mice Chat, hello Bird Brains, hello Bots to Beasts, what up, welcome in. We're doing collab stream with the wonderful Oblique here, and if you're not following them, I highly recommend it.
Thank you. Hello, nice to meet you.
Oblique does Gunpla and apparently more bicycling than I do, which is awesome. And is now encouraging me to get back into it.
Hell yeah. No, it's awesome that we got to talk about that and find more hobbies and stuff that we share.
Yeah.
The thing I'm not used to, which I think I've talked about before, is I always had bikes that didn't have many gears or didn't have many gears that were working. So I just kind of managed with like 1 or 2, and now it's been an adjustment to get used to having more gears. I feel like I'm still not utilizing them properly.
That's a whole thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Getting used to that. Not to go too deep into the bike nerdery hole, but you know Sheldon Brown, right?
Do not.
I think Sheldon Brown himself is now deceased, but he has a website, which is an entire like collection of thoughts about bicycles and like talking about how to repair bikes, and I'm certain there's an article on there that's like the hows and whens and whys to shift, and it's all very like grandfatherly.
He looks so friendly. Aw.
Right? Just super wholesome.
Yeah, this website looks old.
Yeah. I've used that a lot for like, okay, I've got an 80s bike. What kind of blank part do I need?
That's cool.
Very helpful.
Huh. Thank you for that.
Yeah. Oh shit, everybody. I think we got us a pair of legs.
Nice. Those look good.
They're so glowy. Come on, light. There we go. This dark blue is really getting me.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna have a nice shelf presence for sure.
Yeah. My chat yesterday was suggesting doing like a lit base.
Mm-hmm. That would be cool.
Which I guess I can kind of simulate with this light. Oh yeah, we're definitely doing that.
It reminds me of the cars with like the light on the bottom. I forget what that's called.
I don't know. Oof, amount of people using the bike lane as a right turn lane is non-zero. That is not. Yeah, that happens a lot. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. Thank you, Winter. Underglow for the car.
Underglow. Oh,
yeah. So you're gonna have an underglow for your kit.
Such a good idea. I'm wondering if maybe I don't know what the torso looks like, but maybe it might be worth looking at doing very small, strategically placed LEDs. Ladies, please. Just to illuminate like small parts of it, like the top of the knee or something. This is gonna take. I'm gonna put more thought into that than is reasonable.
You'll have to see what you want to go for.
All right, we're moving on to the waist.
Oh, I see.
When can we motorize them and have Gundam drone races? Immediately.
That'd be fun. Or do the battles like they do on, what is it? Is it Build Divers that they do that? Where you like plug your kid in onto the base and then they fight? Be like battle bots.
Right after PMW last year, actually during PMW, I got COVID.
Oh yes, I remember that.
It was amazingly terrible. But I was out for like 2 weeks. But chat, including Chattlebest, I think, was a big pusher of it, was like, you should watch Build Fighters. And I did, and it was the best thing I could possibly watch when half drunk with COVID.
Aww.
It was amazing.
Yeah, that sounds
Great
fun.
show.
You know, the first episode, I was like, you see that kit? I built that.
I've been finding cool. The Build Fighters, Build Divers kits that I've built have been really, really good also.
There's some really interesting ones out there that I've been looking at. But what was the experience like compared to other kits?
Kind of just like it felt more goofy, I guess, more cartoonish, which I really liked.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of I did the Build Strike Real Grade a few months ago. And I haven't built the regular Strike, so I presume it's similar. But it just had a lot of those like, oh yeah, well that's going to look cool, so let's do that. Which I really liked.
I'm trying to look at one that I was saving. Hold on. The Ogre GNX. Let's see if I can find that for you.
GNX? Rock'em sock'em robots with gunplay? Hell yeah. But then my Gunpla are gonna break.
Can always build another one.
True.
Yeah, this is what it looks like.
Oh.
I think it looks neat.
That does. That's really rad. Huh.
So I like to ask a question to everybody that if you could have Bandai make a kit, which Gundam would you want it to be?
Ooh. That's a good question. I mean, based on the things that I like to build and display, it's gonna be a real grade, and it's gonna be a grunt. I want like a GM type C real grade or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
The grunts have a lot of good characteristics behind them too. I enjoy them a lot.
Yeah. And just think of like all of the variations we could get, and they'd all be P Bandai,
Yeah.
but that's okay.
Yeah, and that question can go to chat too, which Winter says RG. I'm so sorry. Is that Jegan? Gegan? Not sure how you say it.
Jagan.
Oh,
Geegan.
Gegan. Yeah. Of course, the one way I didn't say it.
I think it's Jagan. But I learned that word from a very old bad translation.
Yeah, that one looks cool.
Squiggle Mouse says GPO 3 Verka, or really any new Stardust Memory Master Grades? Yes. And Jaddlebass is apparently running out of bucket list kits, which is great. That means that you have many of them, right? I hope.
Now to start building. Winter says Jagan. Okay. Or Jagen.
144 Queen Mansa.
I gotta see that. Queen Mansa. What is that?
It's pretty wild looking, as I recall.
Ooh. Heck yes. That's the thing. I don't understand why they constantly re-release like the unicorn and things like that. Like, release things like this.
Yeah, give us
Things
new
that are gonna
stuff.
be different. Yeah. That's cool.
But I mean, I guess if we could just call any kit, like any kit, the Thunderbolt Zoc would be pretty great. Even though it's like the size of a table. Have you seen Thunderbolt?
I have not.
It is a wild anime. I've only seen the like movie versions. I know there is a like episodic version, but I don't know if it's available. But in Thunderbolt, the Zoc is like a carrier for other mobile suits.
Gotcha. And also, TBL Hobbies says master grade versions of the side characters from IBO.
Oh, yeah.
And Black says HG Delphinium Gundam, which is a dendrobium, which can transform.
Ooh. Yeah, really any transforming kits I'm a fan of, but
It's just funny because anytime I have those, I transform them once to like see what it looks like, and I'm like, neat, okay, and then I turn it back, and then just keep it on the shelf. But yeah, this looks cool. Delphinium. Let's see. Here. This. 2 minutes. This one.
Come on, left hand. Come here. Poopulan is joining us.
Aw. Hi, kitty. Cute.
Hey. Look at the camera. Poulon is our matriarch of cats. She is probably old enough to vote.
Yeah, she's the one that you said your partner got when she was 12, right?
Yeah, and that was at least 6 years ago.
Wow.
But like,
That's good,
we
though.
don't really know because you know what? She's just gonna be there, and there's nothing we can do. Okay, you be nice too.
I was gonna say someone does not sound happy.
Yeah, Wednesday has been a complete brat all week, and has been bothering Pooh, and now Pooh is getting counter grumpy with Wednesday.
Aw.
Yeah, tell us all about it. Yes. So guest stars today are Oblique, who is a wonderful Gunpla builder. You should follow them, and Poulon, who is a wonderful cat and does the good growls.
Good growls.
Yes, Night Islander, we are highlighting, spotlighting the Poulon. Tiny Wednesday is in the doorway staring at us.
Like, what is this?
Seems to be a little upset that Pooh is even nearby. Do you want to sit on the table or chair? Or... No? Okay. Well, it's Poulon lap time. She does this during the workday too. It's great.
Aw. Yep, so on my side, we finished the legs, and I'm moving on to the waist.
Heck yeah. Those are some good looking legs.
Yeah.
Wasn't sure which scythe blade to use when I built mine. Because it comes with 2 sizes.
I feel like I gotta go for the bigger one.
Yeah.
I think so. We'll see how it looks.
Make an impact.
Yeah.
How you doing? Okay. Is that so?
Oh. Beef, thank you for the hydrate. Appreciate it.
Ooh, such whippy tail. It's okay. She can come in. Are you mad because she was blocking you in the room? Or are you just mad because she exists? Because both those feelings are valid, but if you need to leave the room, you're welcome to. Now that she's
Such a
out of the
good
way.
mediator.
We've been trying.
Hydrating is good for the brain and body. I should probably do it more often than I do.
It's a good idea, I guess.
So I do drink a lot of liquids throughout the day, but a lot of times they're caffeinated liquids like coffee and tea.
Same. I got a new job at the end of last summer, and it's wonderful. Like, everything about this job is objectively very, very good. The biggest downside is it's more corporate flavored. Which means that we've got, like, the fancy Coca-Cola machine in the break room, which does any flavor of Coca-Cola you want. Including
Gotcha.
all the, like, zero sugar ones, which is absolutely my jam, but at the same time, I don't think that 3 glasses of Diet Dr. Pepper is really hydration?
No. I hear ya.
It's not quite the thing. Wednesday? Uh-oh, excuse me.
Yeah, that's all right. Gotta do some mediation.
Well, I did warn her that if she was going to keep being a jerk, she was going to get locked in the rage cage. So she's now locked in the rage cage.
I like that you have that. Aw. Will she eventually chill out in there?
Yeah, probably. She's not fixed, and she's like 6 years old. And she just went through heat, so she's
yeah,
like
intense.
extraterritorial right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's on the plan now. But apparently, you have to wait like some amount of time after they've been in heat to spay. And
Yeah, because I
we're
think they just have so much blood in that area
yeah,
internally.
but like it's like weeks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because with the dog, it's like 8 weeks after the
Yeah.
heat cycle. So.
We're sitting here like, come on.
Has it
Really
been
like
enough
for you to
time
chill.
yet?
Yeah, and that was she went into heat right at the end of December, and then again like a week and a half ago, and we're like, no,
Oh,
it was
jeez.
almost time.
I wonder how often that happens to cats.
I don't really know.
Because with dogs, it says like bigger dogs, it can be like twice a year, and then smaller dogs, it can be like 4 times a year, but it lasts like a whole month. So,
Oh, geez.
yeah.
Ooh. All right, everybody, we're getting into red pieces. My other RG new is still in a box from moving, but I tried to find it this morning and didn't turn it up. I'm really excited to see what these compare. But like, look at this cherry red. It's so good.
That is nice, yeah. So have you made the RG Sazabi?
No,
That's
I have not.
one of the-
I got it though. It showed up yesterday.
Oh, nice, because that's what I have. So I have the
Oh, yeah?
RG Evangelion that I was telling you about with the night combat armor, and then I have the RG Sazabi.
Ah,
Maybe that's another project we could do.
yes.
Have your
that would
support.
be awesome. You don't need my support, but I'm happy to be a cheerleader for you. Oh my gosh, that's so little. Forbidden candy. Yeah, that's a great way to describe it.
Just feel like it's going to be confusing to have the inner frame and everything, but I'll try someday.
It's not confusing. It's just extra. So you know I'm a big tool geek, and I just got to pull out one of my favorite tools, which is the reverse tweezers. Do you have some of these?
No, but those look good.
They hold themselves closed. They're one of the best things, especially for this piece, which is so dang tiny.
Yeah.
And they don't have a lot of grip, so it's like very light pressure on everything.
That's really cool.
Yeah, highly recommend. I got a 3-pack of these in various like angles on the tip. I think from Amazon for probably $15.
Nice.
Yeah, so worth it.
Let's go on, Pocket Yeti. Hope you're doing well.
Ah, Yeti, hello. Oops. I don't think that's going to work on this one. It's not flat enough.
Right. How do you feel about stickers when it comes to kits?
I am usually not a fan. It depends on the kit.
Gotcha.
I will often do like the mono eye sticker,
Hmm.
because those tend to look really good without a lot of work. But like, I got a whole set of these like color correcting chrome stickers for the real grade,
Oh, neat.
and all of these ones are really nice. Like they're super thin and do flatten out, but there's so much of an edge around them. I don't love it. So I tend to do water slides.
Gotcha.
How about you?
Well, I think the stickers for the eyes are always a lifesaver. I like when there's usually just a couple. That's usually
Yeah.
a good sign that the kit has some good colors on it. I think decals are always a nice touch. And I've gotten used to water slides, but I really like the ease of application when it comes to the dry rub.
I haven't done any dry rubs yet. Some
They're
of them
pretty
came
fun.
with the Master Grade GM, but I haven't tucked into it.
They're pretty fun. I like them.
Any tips to share before I jump in?
I would say just make sure that when you're taping it down, you have it pretty secure so that it's not gonna slide anywhere when you're applying the pressure. I'd say like a pretty moderate pressure is fine, and then I would say just keep going for some time because I don't think you could really mess anything up by rubbing too much, but if you don't rub enough and peel it back, then parts of it may still be on the sheet as opposed to, on your kit.
Oh,
But
okay.
yeah, I didn't have any problems with it. It's kind of like when you had like a water tattoo, like the temporary tattoo, and you had to make
Okay.
sure to like really cover it and rub it. Same kind of thing
Okay.
in my eyes anyway.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw those and I was like, oh, that's new. Cool. Oh, Pocky Eddie ordered themselves a Core Gundam with Mars 4 unit. Fun.
Very nice. I've yet
I
to
hope
make a
that's
core
awesome.
Gundam. Have you?
I haven't. I watched somebody else build one recently. I don't remember who. I feel like it might have been Joe, but I don't know. Maybe not. But it looked pretty cool. Those are all from Build Divers, right?
I think so. But don't
watched
quote me on it.
one episode of Build Divers Re-Rise, and I was like, that looks fun. I'll get back to that eventually. And I haven't yet.
That happens a lot to me. Now you're in both. The power. Thanks, Yeti. Welcome on in.
Yes, Build Divers, okay.
Thanks for the confirmation.
$80. Yeesh. Like, spend your own money, but I've only spent that much for one or two kits, I think. No? I always find it funny to myself, like, oh, I'm going to buy this thing, and like, I look for it and look for it and look for it, and then as soon as I pay scalper prices for something, it's reprinted like instantly.
Ah. That's some
Try
bad
so hard
luck.
not to.
I know, but it's so tempting because then you're like, well, I don't know if it's ever going to be reprinted, and then, you really want to build it. And you know what? As long as you're being responsible with your funds, otherwise, there's no harm in it.
Thank you. Yeah, that's kind of what I feel about it. That enterprise I'm building for my dad is one of those. Where like that was a 2019 release, I think. And I remember seeing it at hobby stores and thinking, "Oh, that's really cool." I'm like, I probably won't ever build one of those, but that's pretty neat. And now I'm like, oh god, I really want this one. And I only paid 3 times retail for it online, but like they were going for 10 times most of the time on eBay. It was insane.
But it's a gift, so
Yeah. It's like the one that I really wanted, and like that's okay sometimes. But jeez, if I'm not careful, I will just do the thing, and then. So you've got a bit of a backlog, right?
I do. I was just thinking about it. Oh man, I got the master grade. I never know how to say it, so I'm sorry, chat. The Quibbly Damned, or however you say it. Yeah, it's a really big box and it looks really cool. And then I have that RG Sazabi, the Evangelion. I've got a few things. My command isn't even updated, so I feel bad. But how about you? Do you have a backlog?
Yeah, I've got too many. These
Oh
here.
yeah.
So like this one is a couple of like built boxes and some 30-minute mission stuff.
Mm-hmm.
This one is all gems. And this one is mostly Zaku's and Mono Eyes, except the top one is real grade Mark II. And then these two boxes as well. I just keep collecting, and then I moved and I was like, oh wow, I've overdone this. So I'm trying not to buy more. So what I was leading to though is my fun question of the day is, which kid in your backlog are you most excited to build?
Oh, that's a really good question. Probably that Quibbly Damned, because it just looks so interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about you?
It's one of the ones that I paid almost scalper prices for. It's in this box here. It's a Gym Type C and ball combo from P Bandai from like, I don't know, it was a while ago. And I found one on eBay and I was like, I'm buying this for myself for my birthday. And I didn't realize it, but it's the like Gym Type C space type, and it's colored like a classic gym with the like mint blue, and I'm really excited about it.
Cool.
Plus it's a ball.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and also that RG Evangelion, because I love Evangelion, so.
Oh yeah, that one looks so neat.
Yet he says responsible, huh? Slowly hides in the pocket. Oh.
Hey, yeah, check out this guy. I don't know if I've yelled about this while you've been around. Did you see that I sort of have a sponsor now?
Oh no.
I'm so excited about it. Heavy Weapon Systems, based out of Canada, that does like resin upgrade, mostly weapons, but also a bunch of like extra little upgrade parts. Has a discount code.
Oh, that's cool.
And a lot of them are like modular. They're super fun. You do have to paint them if you get the orange ones, but they've got this like mecha gray, which turns out real nice. But the detail on these is just fantastic.
Hi.
Yeah, and I've been buying a bunch of stuff from the guy and chatting with him on Instagram and all, and he was finally like, hey, I launched my new store. Do you want a code? And I was like, yes. I sure do.
Nice. Well, you'll have to send me, close-up pictures when you use those parts.
Yeah. Ooh, I did, actually. I used a couple of them. More Than One did a contest a while ago. And it was like a reinforcements, is what he called it. So it was mostly like Fetty grunt suits. And I painted this gun up.
Very cool.
Which I'm pretty happy with how that came out. And then, like these extra armor bits. But this giant shoulder cannon and backpack too.
Paint job is so smooth.
Yeah, like I sanded this a little bit, and there's a little bit of markings. Like you can see some of the mold lines in person because that's not 100% in focus, but. Yeah, like he does great sculpting work, and it's super neat. I'm also really happy with this build, just because I got
Yeah,
a
it looks
chance
really
to build
good.
a cool gym.
I like the shield too. All those parts on the shield.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
I was just horsing around with some plow plate, and I was like, oh wait, I can make this thing like super damaged.
Yeah.
It turned out
I
pretty
like
good.
it. Very nice.
Okay, stand up straight, and I'll put you back on the shelf. Yeah, don't fall. I'm not the only one that talks to their kids, right?
Oh no,
Okay, good.
not at all. So on my side, we have doodle redemptions that if you spend points, you can ask me to draw a 10-minute doodle. And we got one from Jay, which is my puppy in a bike basket on an adventure.
Heck yeah.
I haven't drawn her yet. I worry I'm not going to do her, a good service.
Well,
I'm not going to be able to show her cuteness. I got to practice.
There's so many of your arts that are super cute. I'm sure you do great.
Here.
Oh, how does this work with sharing?
I could show it on my stream, but I don't think it'll pop up on yours.
Okay.
So oh, that's the wrong thing. Oops.
All right, everybody. Looks like we get an oblique hand stream for a minute. Go check out their stream for now.
That for now.
See some arts. Well, I mean, always check out their stream, but
Oh, sheesh. So
please do come back.
Let me find a reference for folks that may not have seen the puppy. Oh my god, that scared me. Thank you, Gentle Bess. I'll make sure to say your name correctly. Here we go. This is the puppy. She's the cutest darn thing. Yeah.
Does she not hang out while you stream?
Not at the moment. She's a bit too excitable. She's very good at chilling. Like if I'm drawing or reading or, doing whatever, she'll chill on my lap. But when I'm streaming, I don't know. I'm a little scared. We'll get there though.
It's my favorite part about puppies is they're just so thrilled to be here.
I know, and that's the thing that's so cute is like she's just so happy about everything in life. Everything.
Yeah.
Like she sees people on the street and she thinks they're there to see her. She sees other dogs and she's like, "Oh my god, this is the best day ever." Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I'd like to imagine maybe she'll have like little goggles or something. I don't think I'll go that far in real life, but
you better. I think you need to.
Now that I've said it.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of wind from the front of a bicycle.
True.
She's got those cute little eyes. Safety first.
I want this to actually be a little higher. That'll be good.
All right, I'm gonna step away for just a minute here.
Wait.
No, that one. Check on the cat, make sure everything's going okay.
From the rage.